Hello, 7th standard. Have a nice day. Have a good day. I hope you are doing well. As we are resuming the online session, so please concentrate on the work that we are doing. And as we met each other recently in the classroom offline class, we know what is it not. So we will just concentrate on the lesson and don't miss any online classes. Please go through and update your knowledge, right? And in biology, as we have started yesterday, today we are going to do video number 26 as animals in daily life part 2. We are continuing the same lesson, animals in daily life. It is a lengthy chapter, so we are dividing into different parts. Yesterday in video 25 we have learned part 1 and now it is part 2. I hope you are listening. Get ready. And whenever you attend video class, as I said earlier, you should have the PDF lesson or the textbook if we have, and third term Samatship textbook and classwork note, and in the unruled side you write the third term animals in daily life, date potuko, and when you are observing the video you put the date and download all the hints that I am writing on the whiteboard. I hope you will understand. Okay, so now we are continuing video number 26. Okay, so now yesterday we have seen animals in daily life as animal products as food, and in that what are all the food type included as milk, milk and dairy products or dairy products, eggs and honey. These three we have seen yesterday. I hope you could recollect this. Then today we are going to continue as first as a food product, animal product as a food. In that we will just go through meat. Meat is also a type of animal products. Okay, so now food product வந்து food meat. Food we are going to do meat. Sure. Now this meat, which is nothing but an animal flesh. Meat is nothing but animal flesh. Okay. And it is described as skeletal muscle. For the flesh that we are eating, it is nothing but the skeletal muscle, which is nothing but skeletal muscle. I hope you understand. Now this skeletal muscle, and it is rich in fat. We call it as adipose tissue. That fatty substances present as adipose tissue in the fleshy muscle. Sure. Then some people eat flesh of animals. What are the examples of animals that is eaten as meat? They are chicken, sheep, rabbit, pig, goat, camel, buffalo, fish, crab, prawn, lobster. In that the buffalo meat they are calling it as beef, B-E-E-F. Buffalo meat is considered as beef. But don't eat this and that. Okay. So now I repeat, the animals which are used as, eaten as flesh as chicken, sheep, rabbit, pig, goat, camel, buffalo. That buffalo meat is considered as beef. See the spelling? Beef, fish, crab, prawn, lobsters and many more. Prawn, eeral chillikan. Others you know the meaning. What is what? Right? So these are the animals taken for food, as flesh of the animals are taken as food. I hope you are listening. Now animals meat is considered as part of the diet. Some non-veg people, they eat lot of meat and mutton, that is. Then meat consumption is considered as essential for some of the people, and it has nutritive value because it contains all vitamins, minerals and fatty substances are many more, right? Especially chicken breeding is done in large scale. Chicken breeding is done in large scale in the form of poultry farming. Kodi pannai solluvolla, maata pannai, kodi pannai, that is poultry farming. I hope you understand this. Now, this poultry farming, second one, poultry farming. Poultry farming. What is it? Poultry farming. See the paragraph. Underline the meaning, underline the lines. Poultry farming is the process of raising domesticated birds. See here. Poultry farming is the process of raising domesticated birds such as chicken, duck, turkey and geese. I repeat, chicken, duck, turkey and geese, they are used as getting meat and egg for food. So that farming is called poultry farming. So now what are the poultry animals you can say? As chicken, duck, turkey and geese. Can you say chicken, duck, turkey and geese? Can you say that? Just go through once. Turkey, chicken and duck. Go through once. Turkey. Can you? Go through once. Turkey, chicken. Can you repeat? Chicken, duck, turkey and geese. Turkey meaning, what do you understand? Turkey is a domesticated animal. Turkey is a domesticated animal, especially found in North American region. I hope you follow this. Turkey is a domesticated animal normally found in North American region. So this is for turkey, right? Then what do you know by what do you understand by geese? Goose, geese, that is geese. Can you say? Geese is a, just will you understand? Geese and the water, that is geese. Are you clear? So I repeat, what are the poultry farming animals? Chicken, duck, turkey and geese. Right? And these poultries are reared in large numbers, and chicken being the most common one. And these chicken, they are as egg layers, egg laying and broiler. Egg laying and broiler. Yesterday class I said about this. Egg laying and broiler. Okay. So the layers, egg laying are, those animals are egg laying chickens. And broilers are these chicken that are reared for meat. Yesterday I said no, the skin will be peeled off and then the flesh of these animals will be, the flesh alone will be just dipped in that masala, and the sting they will just hang it and keep it in the roadside shop, isn't it? That is broiler. Okay. So poultry chickens are broadly classified into layers. They are egg-laying chickens, and broilers, ones that reared for meat. I hope you are listening. Then poultry farming, it requires safe and sufficient space. This poultry farming, it is very famous in Tamil Nadu, especially in the Kongu Nadu, as Namakkal, Palladam. In that region, this poultry farming is very, very famous. Okay, so poultry farming, it requires kodi pannai solluvaanga. It requires safe and sufficient space. The wire gas and neat picture continuation of this video as usual. It is a PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so here reared in large number and chicken being the most common one. And plenty of water, the feed for these poultry animals, that is feed food. Feed for poultry animal is plenty of water, proper ventilation and normal feed is, and that feed is rich in protein, fat and vitamins. These feed are rich in protein, fat and vitamins. Okay, and poultry feed is also comprised of wheat, millet and rice bran in mashed form. Mashed form na apdiye masichu kodupom illaya, nalla smash panni. That is mashed form, and groundnut cake, kadala mittai, groundnut cake. So I repeat, the poultry feed are they are rich in protein, fat and vitamins. And it comprises of maize, wheat and millet and rice bran. Rice bran is the tavadu, that rice bran, and it is mashed in the form, mashed form, that is, it is paste mashed form, and groundnut cake. So this is for poultry animals. Poultry farm, otherwise we say poultry farming or poultry farm. I hope you understand this. Can you? So chicken, they are divided as egg layers and broilers. Egg layers are egg laying, layers are egg laying chickens. Broilers are these animals reared for meat. Okay, meat spelling M-E-A-T. Spelling M-E-A-T. I hope you understand. Then we say poultry farming, the area should be spacious and then in wired form. Wired na kambi kambiya the chicken that is wired gauges, we say wired gauges, and it should be proper ventilated. It should have proper ventilation. Only then these animals will not be affected by or infected by any animal diseases. So, if at all then, still there are some poultry birds suffering from various diseases caused by microbe. Microbes are microorganisms which are invisible or can be seen only through the microscope. They are called microbes. Okay, then it is important to keep their shelters. Shelter na place where they are present, and it should be kept clean, and then the birds should be vaccinated. Birds should be vaccinated against common diseases. Normally, human, they are given vaccination right from the birth of the child, or even when the mother is pregnant. All these immunization schedule we follow. Different vaccination will be given on different doses at different stages. Like that, these animals should also be given vaccination for some common diseases. Okay, and this disease's example, it is called salmonellosis. It is a type of diarrhea. Salmonellosis caused by bacteria. Okay, so this diseases Fourth one, diseases, bird diseases, salmonellosis, caused by bacterium. It is a bacterial disease. Salmonellosis, see the spelling, Salmonellosis. Salmonellosis. It is caused by bacteria. Okay, and it is a type of diarrhea. It is a type of diarrhea. Now see the spelling for salmonellosis, Salmonellosis, salmonellosis. Okay, then Rannicate, then it is called Rannicate disease. It is a viral disease caused by virus. Rannicate, it is a viral disease. It is also known as foulpox. Fowl are these animals, these poultry farming animal, they are called fowl. So these foulpox, pox is a type of virus, it's called pox virus, right? Then third one is aspergillosis. Third one is aspergillosis caused by fungus. It is a fungal disease. I hope you understand. So what are the three types of diseases? Common diseases, salmonellosis, also called diarrhea caused by bacteria. Rannicate disease, otherwise known as foulpox caused by pox virus. And third one, aspergillosis. Aspergillosis, spelling part go. One minute. Aspergillus, caused by bacteria. I hope I am clear. So this is for poultry diseases. This is as poultry diseases. Okay, then we will continue this animal product. First, so far we have done food. Then now we go for animal product as wool and silk. Animal products, wool and silk. Second one, animal product, wool and silk. Clothing you should know. So here clothing the wool and silk. In clothing we have wool and silk. Woolen sweaters we are wearing, for when it is very cold we wear woolen sweaters, is it not? That is wool and silk. So animal hair, how it is, how is that we are getting the part? Animal hair has great demand. The hair from goat and sheep is used for manufacturing woolen clothes. Goat and sheep is used for woolen clothes, shawl and blankets, muffler and socks. Woolen socks, woolen muffler, woolen blankets, that is obtained from animal hair. Okay. In the animal hair, goat and sheep animal hair is utilized for manufacturing woolen clothes, shawl, blanket, socks and muffler. Right? Whereas horse hair is used as bristle in small painting brushes. Make a note in this. First one, hair from goat and sheep. Second one, horse hair used as bristle in small painting brushes. And even fur of animals. Fur, the body of the animal mammals, they are covered by fur. That is rabbit, goat, that is fur of animal, including the skin, is used to make warm and modern styles of the clothes. I hope you follow this. So this is for introduction clothing, and then these are extracted as fibers. This clothing as wool and silk, as animal hair we are taking. Then second one, it is as fibers. Now these fibers, they are as natural and synthetic. These fibers are as natural and synthetic. Okay. And other than that, first we will say some of them, they are plant fibers. We will come to this next. They are as plant fibers and animal fibers. Plant fibers and animal fibers. What do we know? Fibers obtained from plant as jute. Jute, channel kaya, that is jute. Yeah? So, cotton and jute are examples of plant fibers. Wool and silk fibers are examples of animal fibers. So, now these two are natural fibers. I hope you follow. Fibers liye first natural fibers. Under that we have plant fibers and animal fibers. Plant fiber example, cotton and jute. Plant fiber example, cotton and jute. Whereas animal fiber example, wool and silk. Animal fiber example, wool and silk. Right? And in today's video we are going to do about the natural fiber and animal fiber la wool. I hope you follow. So now mark it. Animal fibers la book eduthuko mark pannu. Animal fibers, some fabric fibers such as cotton, jute and silk are called natural fibers. Cotton and jute are examples of plant fibers. Wool and silk fibers are examples of animal fibers. Okay, and wool is obtained from fleece of sheep or goat. Wool is obtained from fleece of sheep and goat. Fleece of sheep and goat. What do you know? What do you understand? Fleece of sheep and goat. What is it? And when we just remove the skin of the goat or sheep, that is that wool portion, that is called the fleece. The next method we are showing, that we will see when the skin of the animal, the hair of the animal is removed from the animal, that is from the sheep. When the skin is removed, that is fleece. Okay, and that fleece is from sheep and goat. I hope you follow. So the fleece of wool is obtained from the wool is obtained from fleece of sheep or goat, and it can be from rabbit, yak and camel. Whereas silk is obtained from silkworm, from the cocoon of silkworm. That next we will learn in detail. I hope you understand. So this is for animal fiber, just introduction. Surya, 1 minute, we'll just continue. இப்போதான் ஆஃப் பண்ணேன்.
இந்த பவரை ஆஃப் பண்ணிடணும்.
அப்படியா? So when we just remove the fleece of sheep, it has to undergo a step, various steps to remove, to form the woolen clothes. Okay, so to get the woolen clothes, or the process of obtaining wool from the sheep and goat, first we say we remove the skin, that is called fleece of sheep. That is considered as animal fiber. Okay, and that animal fiber fleece has to undergo several steps of process for getting the wool, right? And those process of obtaining the wool, the process of wool, it involves, these are the method as shearing, grading or sorting, washing or scouting. First shearing, then grading or sorting, washing or scouting, and carding and spinning. I hope you understand. So these are the methods involved in making of wool. So now wool is a fiber derived from the fur of animals, fur the fleece, fur of animals of caprinae family. The sheep, goat, it belongs to the group classification. Number basis of classification we have learnt, kingdom, phylum, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. We have learnt, no? So in that family level, it is called caprinae family, principally the sheep, right? And the hair of other mammals like goat, yak and alpaca. Alpaca is a foreign breed, alpaca, and rabbit may also be called wool. And wool is a product from the outer coat of the sheep. I repeat, fleece, right? And the process of wool involves 5 major steps as given: shearing, grading or sorting, washing or scouting, carding and spinning. Okay, so the spinning should come here. Spinning. I hope you understand. So this method is given in our textbook. Following this video number 26, we have a PowerPoint picture presentation. With that we will still understand better. Okay. First sheep. The body is covered with full of fur, that is. Then they are removing the skin. That method is called shearing. Removal of skin is called shearing. Okay, and after removing the skin, after shearing, the fur should be washed or scouting. Why? Because the fur may contain so many dirt or any infection, or the sizes may be different, something like that, isn't it? So to remove the dirt and to keep the fur clean, we are washing, and this method is also called scouting. See that big drum, in that it is cleaned well. And then carding. Now after this removal from the wool, it has to be separated out at different sizes, because the fur or the fleece will have, some of the hair will be longer, some will be shorter, some will be having a cut in between. So according to the size and shape, it has to be arranged. I hope you understand. So this is for method of first shearing. The flesh of sheep. The flesh of sheep is removed from the body. The flesh of sheep is removed from its body This is called shearing. Can you follow this? Then it is called grading or sorting. Now the fleece from the same sheep may have different parts of the body and it is sorted out in separate pile. Pile na all the structure with the different size and shape. This is called grading or sorting. So we have to sort out depending upon the size and shape of this fur. I hope you understand. Then washing or scouting. The sheared skin is washed thoroughly with soap or detergents to remove the dust, dirt or grease. Sometimes the fur of the animal will be so much sticky in nature. Is it not? That is called the grease. Okay. Dirt, dust or grease. Okay. The next step is the carding, where dried wool is carefully removed. These fibers then passed through the rollers. These fibers are then passed through the rollers, which are covered with fine sheet of thin wire teeth. The structure and the picture right? This process arranges the wool into flat sheet. And that flat sheet is called web. The flat sheet is called web. W-E-B. Okay. Flat sheet is called web. I hope you understand. Then method is spinning. So carding lenala, dried wool is carefully removed. These fibers then passed through the rollers, which are covered with fine sheet, and then this process arranges the wool into flat sheet, that is called web. The next method is spinning. Last step is spinning. The web is drawn into narrow strand and then passed through the spinning machine. The spinning machine twists the strands into yarn. Yarn, the spinning means the nool sorry, that is called yarn. Okay, so yarning is done in this. I hope you follow. The spinning machine twists the strands into yarn, and this yarn is wound to form balls of wool. Color nool and what is that? Handloom textiles, that is yarn, balls of wool. Okay. This yarn is either weaved into fabric or retained for knitting. So the fabric, nowadays we find so many handlooms, no? How they are doing this weaving. Yeah? That is first spinning, then it is made into yarn, and the yarn is wound to form balls of wool, and then it is either weaving or weaving into fabric. Fabric, the clothes what we are using as silk, wool. Wool, it is as what all we have seen: sweater, woolen clothes, sweater, socks, muffler. Is it not? In that way they are made into and retained for knitting. I hope you follow this. So these are the method of the process involved in making wool, as shearing, grading or sorting, washing or scouting, carding, spinning. Okay. Finally, it is made into woolen clothes. Okay. So now the characteristic features of woolen knitwear. Characteristic features of wool: as it is resistant to heat, water and tear. It is resistant to heat, water and tear. It absorbs moisture. And wool insulates against cold. Wool insulates against cold. That's why we are wearing woolen sweater. It withstands the cold, chillness. That's why we are wearing woolen sweater. So wool is a good insulator. Okay. Then it does not wrinkle easily. The woolen clothes la easier churungadu. Wrinkling na churungadu. Okay. So what are the characteristic features? First way we say it is resistant to heat, water, wear and tear. It absorbs moisture and it insulates against cold. So it is a good insulator. Then it does not wrinkle easily. It will not shrink easily. These are the characteristic features. Then what are the uses we can say? It is a multifunctional fiber and it is used for clothing and household fabric. Carpet we are using, no? Red carpet or to withstand the cold during winter season, especially in north. We have in every house we have this carpet, woolen carpet. Okay, and then that is household fabric and technical textiles. 2/3 of wool is used for manufacture of garments including sweater, dresses, coat and active sportswear. All athletes and sportsmen will use this woolen dresses. Then blended with other natural or synthetic fibers, wool used as drape and crease resistant blanket. And it is anti-static. I hope you follow this. So this is for another wool. Under wool, what are we learning? Wool as first fabric, as fibers as natural fiber. Those natural fibers are plant fiber and animal fiber. And under plant fiber we come across cotton and jute. Under animal fiber we learn wool and silk. Now in detail about methods of getting wool, it has different process that we have learned. So first fleece of sheep and goat, and then it is for shearing, grading or sorting, washing or scouting, cording and spinning, and finally it is web into yarn. That web is made into yarn, and that yarn it is further made into woolen clothes. And then we have learned as characteristics of wool and uses of wool. I hope you understand this. So continuation of this video 26, we have picture presentation for this steps involved in the process of wool. Okay, so just go through for a second. This is process of wool. I hope you understand. So that video 26 explanation part. Now we will continue with the picture presentation. Right? We will just continue. Have a good day. Again I say please follow all the videos because you should not miss the classes. So we will just continue. Thank you. Hello, 7th standard. This is our video number 26, continuation of our lesson Animals in Daily Life Part 2. So far we have seen in whiteboard lesson explanation for second part of Animals in Daily Life, where we are talking about animal fibers. Okay, as I said earlier, what you are seeing in the given picture, is a goat and different type foreign breed of sheep where it has full of fur, as I said earlier. Right? Now continuation of the lesson. First we have to go through for meat. Meat is a animal flesh that is eaten as food. Most often it is used to describe the skeletal muscle and fat. Flesh is nothing but it's called skeletal muscle with the fat, right? And some common meat, flesh of animal used as meat are chicken, sheep, rabbit, pig, goat, camel, buffalo, fish, crab, prawn, lobsters and many more. And here the flesh of buffalo, meat of buffalo, it is called beef. I hope you are listening. So this is for description about the meat, and it is considered as essential part of the food item as it is having nutritive value, especially for the chicken. Okay, and now these chickens are rearing on the farming that is called poultry farming. Poultry farming is the process of raising domesticated birds such as chicken, duck, turkey and geese. And this turkey is a type of American breed. And these poultries are reared in large numbers. Normally in Kungunadu, Namakkal, Palladam, in those regions, Viluppuram, near that area, and especially in villages, the poultry farming is quite famous. Okay, and these chicken, they are poultry farming chicken. They are as two types. One is egg layers, another one is broiler. Egg laying chickens are called layers, and broilers are the one that is reared only for meat. I hope you understand. So chicken are broadly two types. One is layers, another one is broilers. Clearer? Then poultry farming, it requires safe and sufficient space, that is with the wired gauge, the kambiya mesh, that is for the birds. Also plenty of water, proper ventilation and regular feed that is rich in protein, fat and vitamins. The poultry feed, as we say, it should be rich in protein, fat and vitamins. And these are obtained from maize, wheat, millet and rice bran in mashed form and groundnut cake. This is a poultry feed. Then as I said earlier, poultry diseases are salmonellosis, also called diarrhea, caused by bacterium. Ranicate is a fowlpox disease caused by virus, and aspergillus, it is caused by fungus. I hope you understand this. So these are animal diseases. Are you clear? The next one, animal products. Now so far we have learnt animal products as food, milk, egg, honey and poultry farming. These are coming under animal products as food. Now we are going to learn animal products used as clothing. Now animal hair is a great demand. The hair from goat and sheep is used for manufacturing woolen clothes. Now this animal hair, it is obtained from goat and sheep, that is used for manufacturing another woolen clothes as shawl, blanket, muffler and socks. And this hair is mainly obtained from goat and sheep, right? Same way, horse hair is used as bristles in small painting brushes. So you should understand, goat, the hair, animal hair is hairs of sheep and goat, they are meant for weaving woolen clothes. Horse hair is meant for making bristles in small painting brushes. And other than that, skin is used to make warm and modern style clothes. I hope you understand. Now these animal fibers, they are as natural fibers. These natural fibers are again further classified into plant and animal fibers. Cotton, jute and silk, these are called natural fibers, and wool and silk are example for animal fibers. Cotton and jute, silk are natural fibers as plant fibers. Cotton and jute are plant fibers. Wool and silk are animal fibers. Okay. Now this animal fibers, they are wool and silk. They are obtained from, wool is obtained from fleece of sheep or goat. Feel na the woolen coat ku peru outer coat, wool coat ku peru fleece. Okay, it is also obtained from the hair of rabbit, yak and camel, whereas silk is obtained from silkworm. Are you clear? And this lesson we are going to concentrate on wool, process of making wool. Okay, so the major steps necessary for wool to process wool from the sheep to fabric are shearing, cleaning and scouring, grading and sorting, carding, spinning, weaving and finishing. Carding and the spelling tappu inga paathuko, COR, right? So shearing, cleaning and scouring, and grading and sorting, carding, spinning, weaving and finishing. Okay. Now see this. Steps involved in processing of wool to yarn. What is it? First one, shearing. See that the skin is removed. That man is removing the skin from the animal sheep. It may be sheep or goat. That is called shearing. And the way shave panni, cut panni iruppalle, and the wool white vandu wool. I hope you follow this. So in this process, fleece of the sheep is removed along with the thin layer of skin. Nowadays, it is done by machine which are used by barbers to shave off the hair. Shaving of hair happens in the hot weather so that sheep can live without their protective coat. So this is normally done during summer, hot weather. That is the first step. Then second one, scouring. After removing the fleece from the body of the sheep, it is washed to separate dirt and grease from the fleece. See here, nalla thanniyila wash pandra pathia, and then the washed one is brought here. I hope you follow. So scouring, after removing the fleece from the body of sheep, it is washed to separate dirt and grease from the fleece. So this is second method of scouring. Okay. Third one is sorting. As after the process of cleaning or scouring, fleece is separated according to their texture. Some of them will be rough in nature, some of them soft, and also some of them will be long in size, long in length, shorter in it. It may have a cut. So accordingly, after the process, fleece is separated according to their texture. Hair of similar texture are kept to one side and another type another. This is sorting. And picking, after sorting the fleece na the tool, the fiber that is called a burr is picked out from the hair. I hope you are listening. Then carding is a mechanical process that distangles, cleans and intermixes fiber to produce continuous web. And then a roll panni that is called carding. It is a mechanical process. Okay, and it intermixes the fiber to produce continuous, that is called a web. Nama booklet carding. The dried wool is carefully removed. These fibers then passed through the rollers, which are covered with the fine sheet of thin wiry teeth. That is called web. That thin flat sheet is called web. The next one, it can be dyeing. Next step can be dyeing. The fibers can be given a desired color, that is called dyeing. So in the fourth step, the fibers are dyed in desired color. I hope you follow this. See that in a rod these colored dyes are arranged. The next one, there are different types of wool. As Angora, made from hair of Angora rabbit. This heat retaining fiber is ideal for thermal clothing, as it's lightweight as well as soft, is comfortable to wear. These are all not given in our textbook, just have an idea about the types. Okay. Then Kashmiri, like mohair, the type it comes from the hair of goat, especially the Kashmir goat. Soft touch, so it is a pleasure to wear. It is also extremely adapted keeping you warm. And it is the most common type of fine wool. Kashmiri shawl that is very famous. Then Kashgora hybrid wool comes from crossbreed of Kashmir buck and Angora doe. And you will find a still finer cloth. Complete rajai. It will be very feather touch. It will be like that, as very soft. The next one, these are types of fibers. What you are seeing is types of fibers, as natural fiber obtained from plant and animals. Example, cotton, wool, jute and silk. First figure cotton, name is given there. Then wool, then silk, and third one is jute. Channel that is jute. And silk is obtained from silkworm. That next video we will study about the silk. Okay. So these are types of fibers. Natural fibers, under that we have learnt as plant fiber and animal fibers. I hope you recollect. Right. So this is for types of fibers. And some fibers are obtained from natural sources, that is from plants and animals. Fibers such as such sources are called natural fibers. An example, cotton, jute, silk and wool. Here cotton and jute are plant fibers. Silk and wool are animal fibers. You should know to categorize. Right? The next one, actually they should come front. What is wool? Wool is a soft curly hair which makes a coat of sheep, goat or similar animal. It is used for many material, which is mainly include yarn and different fabrics. Yarning and weaving method. Some animals that make wool include sheep, vicuna, Angora rabbit, Angora mohair goats. These are all different types. And musk oxen. Wool can be used to make clothing, blanket and other products that are similar, as sweater, socks, muffler, they are all. Right? The thick and coarse wool is used for carpet. In North India, when the winter season, it will be very chill. So every house, everywhere, residence or the shop, it will have a carpet, woolen carpet. Okay. And then Australia has one of the largest wool industry in the world, and it has been known to ride on the back of the sheep. So this is for wool. Again, properties of wool that is given in our textbook. Warm and comfortable. Other characteristic features of wool that is given in our textbook, page 86. Warm and comfortable, wrinkle resistance, good resiliency when dry, good drape and elasticity. Drape na nama cover panikirvi. Damaged by chlorine bleach and many may shrink unless treated. And damaged by chlorine, when it is treated with the bleaching, it may shrink. Okay. Loses strength when wet, shows pilling effect, poor luster and expensive, felting of wool. Okay. And then in our textbook, characteristic resistant to heat, water, wear and tear, absorbs moisture, it insulates against cold. So wool is a good insulator and it will not wrinkle or shrink easily. Okay, then processing fiber into wool. Adha ipo nama padichom. I am not going to read, just let's see the heading. Fleece of sheep is removed from its body along with a thin layer. This is called shearing. Then it is cleaned in tanks to remove the grease, dust and dirt. It is called scouring. And the hairy skin is sent to factory where hairs of different textures are separated. It is called sorting. Then small fluffy fibers called burrs are separated from the hairs and again washed and dried. And then it is given dyeing with different colors. And fibers can be then straightened, combed and rolled into yarn. They are then spun and woven into fabric. I hope you understand. So the wool net la poi pathina, the process of wool in a YouTube la different sizes and shapes will be given neatly. Right? Now this is a picture presentation. First one shearing, and then washing, and then ball into transport it, and then sheet is twisted and rope, the mari rope pandra, and then cording machine. This is called cording machine, third one, and then it is yarning wound into balls. The mari ball mari put they are doing it. Okay, so this is a process involved in making wool, use of wool. I hope you understand. So this we will continue. This video number 26 we are completing with this picture presentation. We will continue the next part of the lesson, next part of this animals in daily life with the video number 27. Have a good day. Observe, go through the video so that we will understand the lesson still better. Right? Thank you. Have a good day.